These are, oh, Maddie wants me to throw her ball. Where is her? Shuck it. Oops, puppies are right by my feet. Literally right by my feet. You have to shuffle as you walk. Let's see. No, they're so fast. I'm trying to find her. Shuck it. I left it here right on the ground somewhere yesterday. Oh, I see it. I see it. Ah, lost my shoe. Hang on. I got you, girl. I got you. They were just wanting to go outside so bad one more time, and I could tell it was getting dark. Here they are, right by their mom. Maddie, come here. Drop the ball. Release. Here. Give it to me. She's gonna go flying. Ready? Throw over the lifetop. Boom. And there they go. I can hear the crickets already. I can hear the crickets. Once they get a taste of going outside, they just always want to be outside. That happens with every single litter. So they just were kind of like whiny a little bit just now because they wanted to come back and they want to come outside. And earlier today, I filled up my bathtub with warm water and just gently put, I want to say, I think I started with Chief. And hey, Susan, you're watching. And I put him into the bathtub, and just like magic, he just started swimming. And also he loved it. Nope, you can't have my foot. You can chew my foot. So they get my pants. I'm wearing these capri sweatpants right now, hoping that they won't get like the bottom of my legs. Oh, Maddie wants another ball. But they'll play with Maddie. They don't care. They just want to be outside. See, they have no fear. No fear. All right, Maddie, this is gonna be a big one. They do like this ball. Oh, the puppies do. It's called, I think it's called a giggle ball. See, whenever they'll like kind of kick it around outside, just to make the sound. See that? They all seem to like it. This is Chief that was just playing with it. You gotta push it. Hey, Marion, I am doing well. How are you doing? The puppies were just kind of being whiny, and they ate dinner, and this guy, they just wanted to come outside. Once I start, look at him on his hind legs. Um, Once I start putting them outside, they just want to be outside pretty much, all of their waking moments. So if they're not napping, why does Heidi always roll on the only daffodils in my entire yard? Literally every single year. Drop it, drop it. It's chaotic. There's 8 dogs out here. Actually, no, Sugar went inside. And then she gets her puppies on the daffodils. Chief, let's see your cute face. Don't chew on my daffodils. Isn't that face so precious? I love them so much. I did their nails the other day, and then today they all 5 of them went swimming in my bathtub, and they were pounding the water with their paws. Let me see how good you smell. Ooh, you smell delicious. And they just all loved the water. I mean, they really, none of them, they're confident. They're not cocky. And, Heidi and Maddie will just continuously play with them and keep them very close. They don't go far. Up here, this is another rematch. The other day, Bean kind of was not really hanging out with a pack or my last video. It was because he had pinned Olivia, and then she pinned him right back, and I think he just was feeling a little sore because he did squeal when she pinned him back. There goes Olivia over there running. I love when they run, and they're so curious. They all can do all 3 sets. These stairs are super easy. These they did these blue stairs they did like immediately, and then they've been climbing up here and then walking across this platform, and then just usually they don't really climb. They'll climb down to like right about where this chucket is right here, and then they'll just jump right off, or they have jumped right off this side also. Hey Samantha. But they are 6 weeks old tomorrow, which means they go to the vet on the 17th, which is next Friday. They are temperament tested. I love the way Heidi plays with them. They're temperament tested on the morning of the 18th. I know, right, Susan? They're so much fun to play with right now. I believe my nephews are coming up on the morning of the 18th. So right after they're temperament tested, which will give me a little bit more intel. They're still like, Mom, do you have anything left? Is there like just a drop left maybe? But you can see like how good Heidi looks. She doesn't even look like she had 5 puppies. She just looks super healthy, not bony at all. They're trying, but they're probably chewing on her, and it probably doesn't feel so good. So she'll say nope. Don't think so, friends. See? And then she'll run off and continue to play with him. See, they all like this ball if I kick it. This is Jack now, who was playing with the ball. But they like that it makes this like sound. Olivia looks exactly like her mom. Like there's no denying it's her daughter. But she does not let them nurse because they're too old for it, and there's her nipples are dried up, so they're just chewing on her nipples. This guy. Here's Mr. Bean. Look how beautiful here he is. It's just his coat is so stunning, I can't get over it. I'm gonna go down to my barn and see who comes with. Oh, they're already following me. If I say, "Yep, puppy, puppy, pup." Wow, look at her wrestle with him. She teaches them bite threshold, how hard is too hard to bite. So you can see that it may look like she's biting them, but she's not. She's just mouthing them. She's just so good with playing with them, and if they were hurt, look at, see, he wants more. If they were hurt, they'd be squealing, crying. This is what they do. This is what puppies do. Olivia says, I want in on it. And that was Chief that was just wrestling with her like that. They need this kind of wrestling, guys. So when you take your puppy home, the worst thing that you can do for your puppy is to keep your puppy in a bubble. And just because your vet might say, and this is normal behavior, by the way, every puppy will do it because they're curious and they just, it's a new texture. Some puppies will try to dig. You want to nip that in the bud so fast. It takes me a day to stop that. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to win this tug of war match against you. They're all so playful. They were like thrilled that I let them outside at this hour. Because it's just about dark now. But I figured, they only last about 15 minutes. And I turned on all the outside lights. She's over there. She's got a whole crew that she's wrestling with at once. But she's just so good at keeping them so close to her. So I'm going to walk down to the barn and see who stays and who comes with me. They'll likely stay wherever their mom is. But they also like to wrestle with Maddie and play. Oh, gosh. See what I mean? This is why I have to keep shuffling my feet because I've got Bean that actually, do I have a whole family of 5? Up, here's one coming down. He's running down. His little legs. They're all right here at my feet now. This is Bean, and gosh, the chocolates, they look so identical to one another. This is Chief right there. This is Gator right here. And this is Jack. But honestly, they look like they're all, the chocolates look like they're Maddie's puppies because she produces such dark, she looks black herself. Catcher has not faded. And he just turned 2 this past September. But they love to play with Maddie, like just as much as Heidi. And she's just so good at playing with them. She's so tolerant. I don't know if anybody can hear the crickets. I heard the marsh peepers first for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then I knew the crickets were around the corner. I don't know why this light is not going on, but this light is usually really bright. Come on, let's go where there's light. They do love this tunnel. They literally roll from one side of the yard to the other side of the yard like a hamster wheel. They all were just dying to go outside, so I'm like, well, I'll do a live. Had to meet you. Oh, you're on the plane, Susan. Oh, cool. Well, you can watch. Here we go, Maddie. Look at that beautiful sunset, though. The sky, it must be a nice time to be flying up in the sky, watching the sunset. See, look how fast Heidi is. She did bring me a bunny on all days. Of all the days in the year, it happened on Easter Sunday. She literally brought me a 10-pound rabbit to the back door. Got your smell already? But look, this could be Maddie's son. And they look so much alike. Here comes Bean. He's trying to see. He always will try to pin somebody. They love to wrestle, so you really need to get, find a puppy in your neighborhood, or but it's important to. Can I turn on a flash here? Let me see if it lets me do it. No, that wasn't the flash that I wanted. Oh, there we go. There we go. They don't care if it's dark. They don't care if it's raining. They do care if it's a little bit chilly or like windy. But see, though, they will all kind of like get interested in like dirt, roots. Sticks are totally safe and fine. If they chew on sticks, but they just love to run around and wrestle. And so this is puppy socialization. So if nothing else, I would definitely encourage families to do like an obedience, beginner obedience class so that their puppy can socialize, and also just maybe you can connect with another family that has a puppy similar age that you can do play dates with. Or another thing that I recommend to a lot of families is to download an app called Nextdoor and just make a post and just ask, hey, does anybody in the area want to meet up for a play date? I've got a, whatever week, a 12-week-old Australian Labradoodle looking to, play with a similar sized dog. And, I definitely wouldn't go to dog parks. I mean, I think I saw somebody posted something about that. I would stay far away from any dog park. It is a breeding ground for everything and anything possible. They keep going from my feet and my socks over here. All right, Maddie and Heidi gonna go for this one. I can't believe they can see it. It's dark down there, the other side of the yard. So the puppies just run all over. But as you can see, Mom will always kind of like corral them back, and she's supervising them. Right now she's going potty. Two ran back over here. Oh, and Olivia is here. Somebody was. I knew it. He was. See, Bean's chewing on a stick. This is completely normal, and this is what you want to see outside because you don't want them chewing on things, inside that aren't theirs. But they will learn fast what toys are theirs, and what they can't have. And I'm sending home a bone that will last a really long time with each family. It probably will last, I'd say, like a good month. I'm sending home these out there. It's an elk antler, and I'm going to actually give it to them before they go home, so it has the scent of their litter mates on it and everything. And also just to see if they like it. I don't really like deer antlers. Bully sticks are good, or beef tenderloin, what are they called? They're from Red Barn. Not beef tender, beef something. Trying to think of the name of the bone. But those are the only two bones I really like. And for puppies, they last a good while. But for like Maddie, they might last an hour. For Heidi, it might last a couple of days. She's got someone pinned here. But she's so good at playing with them. And her tail's going. She does the puppy pounce. They get her right back. They're just so excited to be outside. See, Jack's got a stick. He's got a big stick. Bigger than his whole body. Hey, Livy. Oh, she saw Jack was down on the ground already. Jack's like, nope, I'm not taking that. And then she goes for Maddie for protection. Oh, I hear ducks. Oh my gosh. This is what they need. So, I know I've got some families that this is going to be their second dog. I think I have one family and this is going to be their third dog actually too. And so this is, you want your puppy to wrestle like this. This is what they love to do, is wrestle. Maddie loves to fetch balls and swim. Drop. Nope. Release it. Come here. I'm gonna give this one a good toss. Boom. Up. It was a little bit late to the party, Maddie. Heidi. I can't even look at the puppies. They're running after her. These two are wrestling. So Bean has been like part of the, he's been. Let's watch this. He'll run down to the barn. Here, puppy, 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 pup, 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 pup. See this? He just was having an off day last week when I did that other video because he was wrestling with Livy. But they run from one side of the yard to the other side, and then they do laps. For this age, I've never had a litter outside playing like this at this age. Not a whole litter. Not a whole litter. I've had maybe like, one or two puppies from a litter at this age, but I've never had a whole litter able to go up and down the stairs and also be outside in this degree weather. It's probably, I don't know, I would say maybe like 45-ish or so. But they're all running. If they were staying still, they get curious with the rocks. That's one thing you don't want a puppy to be putting in their mouth ever. But I always watch them. They're just wanting to wrestle. Oh, one puppy toy made it outside as a permanent outdoor toy. The other day I had Chief with me and he just hung out with me, and I was picking up limbs in my front yard that had come down, over the winter months. Here's Olivia with a little stick. There is no shortage. Oh, they found their toy, their panda out here. I love their little faces. They're so adorable. I would say Jack is, I'm still projecting that he's probably going to be the biggest in the litter, but not by a million miles. He's got some sizable paws. And I would say the smallest in the litter at full maturity is still going to be, and I can try to show you, Gator and Chief. Where is, so this is, I want to say, this is Chief. No, this is Jack. This is Jack. Oh my gosh. See, they're kind of all looking really similar size here. No, Jack does look a little bit bigger. They're all the same size. Chocolate. All right, let me see. Let me hold. You have a full belly, mister. This is Chief that I just picked up, and his belly's full, so he's got to go potty before we go inside for sure. And let me see if I can get. This is Jack. He just had a stick. Oh, you have a little bit heavier than your brother Chief. This is Mr. Jack. He's gonna just be a gorgeous dark chocolate dog. That's just gonna be your best buddy and want to do all of the things. Swim and fetch and snuggle and mwah. They're so fluffy and soft because they all had a bath today. And then where is Mr. Gator? Look at them go up the stairs like it's no sweat. Here is Mr. Gator. So I think actually Gator might be the smallest, honestly. Even a little bit smaller than Chief. And look at that precious little face. He's got a marking on his chest just like his daddy. Do you have a precious little face? He's got these eyes like they all do. They won't, they'll end up being the same color. I mean, not the same color now. They change. See, as I'm holding him, he's starting to shiver. But once he runs around, he's totally fine. And they're gonna go inside soon. They don't last very long running around like this. But it's good for them. Oh wow! Heidi just caught a moth, and then she released it. I just saw it fly away. And as they run around, they sniff the ground. It looks like they're sniffing the ground. I wonder if it's going to go potty. It kind of looks like it. She's in that. Yes, she is. I was right. So that's like a telltale sign. They're very communicative dogs. You want to look for their you can see that she's actively, wheezing out something. So, look for their, you don't know your puppy when you first take them home, but watch them and get to know them because they're very, very communicative dogs. And it doesn't take long to get to know all the signs that they do. I would say Olivia, she's just got great people eye contact and she does listen. Here, Olivia. Puppy. Here, puppy. See that? Good girl. Good girl. Yes. You're so smart. This is a really intelligent litter. They're all so smart. There's no one puppy that I can say that is, like less advanced or less, or is catching on a little bit later. They're all very alert and structurally, they're just beautiful dogs. They're just flat out beautiful dogs, all of them. Now I have like a really nice ear set. So Bean is going potty. Everyone go potty because everybody had a full belly when we came outside. I actually had one of these giggle balls years ago, and none of my dogs liked it. And then I was at Lowe's, I think, with Hannah, who's one of Heidi's, the pick of the litter from Heidi's second litter that I kept. And I let Hannah pick out whatever toy she wanted, and she picked out, I think that was Hannah, unless that was it might have been Catcher, like just like a toy just to like play with while they're here. Because I always spoil my guardian family dogs when they're here, just because I don't see them as much, and so I want to spend one-on-one time with them. So I take them with me to do like an errand, and I'll buy them something, a present, a new toy or something. Can't believe they still have all this energy. Look at them. They love good boy. Yes. And potty. Good job. Good boy. And this was Chief that just went potty. You're like a good little boy, like a good puppy you are. Yes, you are. None of them are complaining right now that they're cold. They start kind of getting a little bit whiny when they want to go inside. They let me know. The crickets are so loud. Unless these are marsh peeper still. That's a possibility. Because I don't actually hear it in my yard. I hear it like towards the direction, that direction over there. Cars being worked on in my backyard or something. It's really bright. But I like it bright. I usually have my whole backyard lit up. But I have a couple of solar lights that are not working at the moment. Look how fast they are, too, for 6 weeks. I think it was, no, Heidi, no, nope. Look what she just did. That's not teaching good behavior. Yeah, Heidi will start to kind of act like a puppy will sometimes. She'll roll a lot, and she'll sometimes, where'd she go? Away from the tree. Come, let's go. No, it's my leg. When they start to chew at your feet, or if they're chewing on your hand, what you want to do is just completely ignore them. Just walk away and put your back towards them. So like Olivia was really going at the back of my leg and my pant leg and my sock. I've got like a fuzzy sock on, and I've got these like capri sweatpants on, and she just was like going at everything. So the best thing to do is just walk away from it. Who just got up the stairs, the smallest puppy, literally. Hey, is your collar twisted? Let me fix this. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, you good boy. So you probably just heard that squeal. This is Gator. This is Chief that got up the stairs. This is Gator. And they can get up. They squeal a lot, but they absolutely positively can get up. They use their whole body. They do it all the time. I had Gator about half the night, and then I had Chief the other half of the night, and then into the morning. Although Chief did have an accident on a blanket on my bed, so I had to change my whole bed. But it's all right. I was just trying to see how they settle. I just like to see how they settle. This is Mr. Jack hanging out. They're starting to slow down. And Olivia and Bean are still playing over there with Miss Heidi, but they're definitely starting to slow down. And when they get like that, and they start kind of squealing, or they start chewing on your hands or your feet, or that's when it's nap time. It's definitely time. They don't know they're tired, so you just have to understand that when they do that, when they start nipping at you, you don't replace it with a toy. You put them into either their playpen or their crate at that point, because it's just not time to play. It's time to take a nap. And they just have to realize that there's rules and that you are the boss. Good job, I see. I knew you could do it. Are you feeling a little bit frustrated? Olivia, you can definitely do it. I'm not throwing any more balls. So this is this is Gator right here, and he just was nipping at me. And so, you know, what you don't want to do is be like, oh, good puppy, and keep petting him. You just, nope, it's time for bed. So he's going to bed, because it's just, that is Chief. Sugar, you want to go out? Okay, well, it's time for bed. For the puppies. We're going to say night-night to Mr. Chief. And, nope, sorry, that was Gator. This is Mr. Chief. I mean, just last week, I was literally carrying them inside 3 at a time. And now it's one at a time. Oh, you two can definitely come up the stairs on your own. Sugar, you're in or out. Come on. Oh, Maddie is the ball queen. And there goes Heidi after Maddie. Sometimes when they do get a little cranky, I'll give them a little bit of grace. They're tired. They went swimming in my bathtub today. This is probably like their 4th time outside today. So, you know, I'm not going to give them a wall, but see, there's Olivia. She was squealing, like, you know, she wanted some help, but there's Mr. Jack. Come on, Olivia. My girlfriend. And the little babies there. Good girl. They're still in here resting a little bit. And then oh, Heidi's outside still playing. We've got the last of the Mohegans that she's playing with. She can be a little bit of a bad influence sometimes when I say it's, time for them to take a nap. She'll like take another puppy outside and start playing. He's tired. I can tell he's tired. He's not really, he's like, I'm kind of all set, Mom. But she's teaching him what they need to know, which is bite threshold. How hard is too hard, to play and to wrestle. She's teaching him all those things, and she does it individually with each puppy. And this is what puppies need to learn from their mom. It's something that can't be taught. Well, it can be taught by a dog trainer, but it really should be taught by the puppy's mother. Every litter, every mom always teaches the same exact thing. And of course, if he was, in pain or something, he would be crying, right? So he's just having the time of his life. He loves getting, flipped over by his mom. And what is that, Heidi? Oh, she's got a stick. And he is perfectly content. Now he's going to go over to Maddie and just hang out with her. And she loves the puppies too. But for whatever reason, they all love my darn daffodils every single year. Come on, Mr. Bean. It's time for bed for you too. You say goodnight to YouTube. He's like, but I'm not ready for bed. I still want to play. Look at how beautiful the sky is tonight. I still want to play. His coat will continue to transform for about 14 months till he's about 14 months old, which is just super cool. It's like watching like a gobstopper change colors, but better. And Sugar, she'll also play with the puppies. She is the paternal great-grandmother for this litter. No more balls, Maddie. I mean, if it were up to her, she'd have me throw like another 20 or so. Not today, friend. Even Sugar's like ready to play. Okay, Bean's gonna go night-night. And if you caught this live, thanks for watching. If you missed it, you'll catch it on the replay. And yeah, they're all getting tired over here. They're all getting ready to snuggle together and call it a night. And what time is it? About 8:13. So yeah, they go to bed probably. Hey Samantha, they go to bed probably about, I'd say like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then they sleep till probably about like 10 a.m. right now. She knows no balls in the house. There's a rule today. And so she will not bring any balls in the house. Come on, drop it. Let's go. Bye-bye. Okay. Hey, come. Hey, here. She's just making sure all of her puppies are inside. She's just checking. Just running around looking. All of her puppies are in. Heidi, your puppies are here. Come on. She thinks that somebody's still out there. She's looking. Just like we're checking the whole area out. When she knows that nobody's out there, she'll come back inside. There actually, a dog showed up at my house last night, a really big dog. I mean, I'm all fenced in, but I had done a couple of quick errands when the puppies were napping, and I came back and I had Maddie with me, Sugar with me, and Heidi in the car with me, and this big, like, I don't know, he was like an Alaskan Malamute, maybe German Shepherd mix, just, friendly as can be, shows up at my front door. But I scanned him. He was not microchipped. He had no tags, no collar. And I can't take him into my house when I have, I'm sorry, 6-week-old puppies and, three female dogs, two of which are intact. So, and animal control was closed because they close at like a ridiculous hour, which is, I think, like 4 p.m. And the state police would have done nothing at all. But, and he ended up going back into the woods. So I just wonder, um, I wasn't able to get a picture of him because my phone was dead. So, but I did try to scan them because usually, most dogs these days are microchipped, and these puppies will go home microchipped. And that way, if like anything ever, I didn't realize I can zoom in. Did not realize it until just now. That's neat. But it's just nice to know that, if something were to ever happen and your puppy were to, I'm not worried, no more. If you're, I don't know what she's looking for. I think she found where the bunnies made that. Maybe not. No, I think she could find the bunny's house. And lots of families are asking, what do I need to be prepared for, the first taking your puppy home? You just need to decide whether you're going to use a crate or like a playpen. Like I've got these panels over here that all connect. You can make it smaller or bigger. Obviously, if I were to use them for a puppy that I was going to be raising up, I would sterilize them because they've been outside for maybe a few months or so. Um, but you can connect these and they're galvanized and they just like stay good for like life. So if you were to get a second dog down the line, I just feel like they're happiest in a playpen. I use a Coranda bed. So it's elevated and that way they're not like urinating in their bed or chewing their bed, that kind of thing. So, and I do actually have a discount code for Coranda beds if anyone's interested. I'd have to just look it up as well, but I have probably 6 or 8 Coranda beds. I think I had 8, and I gave 2 to my mom for her dogs, and so now I've got 6 in all different sizes. So that is it. The puppies are likely going to be asleep in about another couple of minutes, which is why I'm just lingering to go inside so they can just settle down. And they're not crying or anything. They're just probably still wrestling a little bit. And I will likely let them outside one more time tonight because my dogs will want to go outside probably 10:30ish, I would say. And the puppies, it'll wake the puppies up since their pen is like right here at the slider. And so I will just wake the puppies. Well, they'll be here. They'll get woken up. And then I'll just pick them up and put them outside to go potty one more time before they go to sleep for that actual night. But they do sleep from about like right now till 10 a.m. tomorrow, with the exception of me taking them out one more time to go potty at like 10:30 or so, right around that time. Shaggy, you're such a sweetheart. Such a sweet dog. They're just so gentle and so loving, so good with kids, and so fun to hike with in the woods. They love the woods and they love being on the water. They like to be in boats and they like to swim. You just have to get them started at a good time. Get them started at 13, 14 weeks old. I mean, I've gotten them started in the bathtub swimming, so I know that they all love the water, or else they would have been squealing and come on, Miss Heidi. I think she is sniffing for bunnies down there. When I go scope her out, I don't want any more Peter rabbits at my slider. And she's just, oh, I got some more daffodils coming up over here. Let's see. I think something is maybe underground around here. I did see a tunnel. I was trying to clean up like some of these, why is it so cloudy looking? I do not know. Oh, because my lighting, that was my lighting that I had turned on. That's why. All right, well, I'm going to end this. The puppies are sleeping. They'll probably be sleeping till, like I said, I let my dogs out like the last time of the night, and then I'll let the puppies out too. I will pick them up and physically put each one on the grass so that they're not, you know, urinating and pooping and everything on my porch, that they're taught to go on the grass only. And then they will sleep for the whole night and not wake up usually at all. All right, kids, are we ready? Maddie's just laying all the way down by the barn next to the puppies. Come on, look what I have. I actually brought these out to give to the puppies for the first time. I was going to give them some freeze-dried bison. Here, Heidi, look. Oh yeah, drop that and leave the ball. Nope, leave it. Leave it. No, this is Maddie's. Nope, down. Down. Nope. Nope, sit. Down. Down. Yes. Good girl. See, she does a nice sit down. They will, if I say leave it, they will definitely leave it. So thanks for watching. I will upload this. It'll probably not be uploaded till tomorrow, but I will do it. And good night.